Hello and welcome. It is time again, my friends. Fnatic versus T1. We're right into the draft, my friends. Again, this will hopefully be a longer action. I'm going to cut some stuff out if we're going to get a snorefest of like 50 minutes, 2 kills. I'm not going to bore you with that, but if we get a high-paced game, I hope you enjoy a longer reaction again. Anyway, Fnatic versus T1. This is, by the way, Faker's 99th Worlds game. Man, this game has more games than others have career games, it feels like. Glad to be in the timeline where Faker exists, and I mean, my god. This guy is blind picking Akali R1. I mean, okay, hey, like Dr. Disrespect, like Faker's just stealing your gimmick as well. The counter picks here coming in as a Poppy. I mean, okay, that's quite good. And we get a Aphelios Thresh. Yeah, that's good. Remember the good times. This spring, when Aphelios Thresh was just destroying everyone. Good times. On the other side, I mean, Aphelios against Azir. Not the prettiest matchup. Again, we don't have mid lane pressure in the earlier levels. Remember just what happened last time. I mean, Humanoid obviously, no disrespect, but worse than Scout, so maybe Faker's going to have a better time there. Aatrox has been banned a couple of times so far this world. He has been a good champion. I mean, Maokai is gone and Fiora's also gone. There's still Jax, that is something that Zeus plays. Again, remember me guys, I'm the guy who wants to see Jax in Zeus' hands. He's literally insane, like Champions Q, Solo Q, he's destroying fools with it. So that would be something here. Because so far, like T1 with Akali against what Fnatic has, it's already really hard to teamfight, so I wouldn't go into that direction. You obviously can like have Akali as the only like standout weakness in the teamfight comp, and it's not that she is like completely incapable of teamfighting, but like if you go Akali, then you can go like for a skirmishing jungler and a split push top laner and just go all out like solo queue again, because the bot lane obviously can or could stand on their own. Do we get Lee Sin again? No, this time we get Viego. Viego, like obviously Lee Sin would be Giga Troll here into the Poppy. And yeah, Fnatic, everyone picks their own champions. We get the Lucian army again. That this stuff is still around. Oh no. And no. Guys. No, we're not picking Renekton, right? That would be like really weird. Did I say this is a Jax angle? I said this is a Jax angle. Beautiful stuff here. Again, just like I said, T1 is doubling down on the like skirmish comp. We're not really going for all our team fights. We can obviously skill check, but like, nope, let's not do this. We have to put a bit respect onto Lucian level, not level 1. Lucian's first item. It's going to be incredibly powerful. But yeah, the rest is quite fine. Top lane should be fine. Obviously getting pushed in early, but that's that. Jungle matchup. Yeah, sure, Poppy has a bit more agency early on due to CC, etc. But yeah, Viego obviously being chilling. Mid lane, we saw this matchup 20 million times. Akali gets pushed in, that's that. And bot lane, yeah, I mean, unless we get some outplays with hooks, it should be in Lucian Army's favor. So T1 kinda sacking the early game a bit, so that could be a bit tricky. But yeah, we'll have to see. Obviously, we're yeah, not too concerned for now. We'll have confidence after what we saw yesterday. Okay, guys, can we get a T1 fighting? Woo! We don't have fan cheers. That's kind of annoying. Like in the LCK, we get like 1, 2, 3 T1 fighting. Obviously not 1, 2, 3, but Hando set. It's the Korean one for that. But yeah. So far, let's see anything interesting here in terms of runes. And I mean, it's not too uncommon, but first strikes there on Fnatic side. Obviously, that's quite interesting. I mean, getting paid there due to the early game. And I think that's quite interesting because Fnatic, it's not that their comp like is bad in the early game, but I would much rather think that they would go for a more scaling approach, but I think they are like maybe scared of that, like going like in honest fights against T1 due to skill gap. I don't know. Yeah, that also this like is not like played around upon. Faker does this so often. I don't know. So that's a bit weird that like there's no like punish. Maybe we just saw the same maneuver last game. Maybe yeah, they didn't think this was coming again. Bit weird. And oh, okay, that's a bit unfortunate. But Owner just goes in. He obviously has his own red buff. Smite comes through. Owner is not panic smiting for health. And yeah, he's just getting the objective. Razork is super low and bot lane also low. Oh my god, that's going to be a potential slaughter. Owner, I mean, that was a bit something. But Carrier is there, gets the hook, gets the flay, gets the kill as well. Gumayushi doesn't have heal. And that's 2 kills for Fnatic ultra early on, and it's even worse because let's take a look at this. Upset with double buff early, and also Razork lives so he can counter invade. I mean, there's not much to gain, but he gets Scuttle Crab and more uptime on the map. Oh no, also XP for faster clear. Nah, not really relevant yet, I think, but this is a bit of a disaster. This is a bit unfortunate. That's 800 gold lead so far. By the way, top lane, so far so good. Also, yeah, we see Humanoid is not playing this matchup out as good as Scout. And yeah, he doesn't have any mana. Yeah, good read that there was not a play. Humanoid had flashed. They could potentially have greeded to force it out, but good read. Razork potentially still showed on that ward there early on. And yeah, we have this really good bot lane play. I think Harrier, yeah, he hits and hook, gets the flay in, ignite everything down. And then, yeah, Gumayushi is not flashing forward for the kill or anything before the potion completely ticked through. And yeah, Owner here, I thought he could get something, but was a bit too greedy. And Carrier, he's still level 2, doesn't have the lantern and available to either get Gumayushi into the play or Owner out. So yeah, good for Fnatic, good punish there by Razork against Owner. Yeah, a bit too over aggressive there in that pathing. And yeah, Zeus also getting punished here a bit. Don't think that dive is all too realistic. But oh my god, that Q damage, yikes. Ay. Oh no, he doesn't have TP. And Owner backed off. Oh no. That's a plate in the drain at XP gap as well. Just one slip up and Zeus is in a bit of a situation. He's still going to be fine, but that's not what we want to see. But again, our like draft prediction was that T1 is going to struggle a bit in the early game due to the lane setup. And I mean, it's only 1k, but we're also only at 6 minutes, so I wish I could have better news for you guys. And I mean, that's a ballsy play to start with the hook instead of the play, but I mean, hey. So yeah, what else can we talk about so far? We have to take yeah, our eyes onto the items. We're going to see like dozens of healing reduction items again coming in. We'll have to pay attention to Humanoid and Razork. I mean, Poppy. Wait, what was that? Okay, yeah, we're going to get a pause. I'm going to cut that one out, so don't worry. We're going to go right back into whatever this was, because Guma was absolutely stunned and stuck there. DC'd maybe. Anyway, see you soon. Okay, guys, so we're back here. Don't think anything changed. I think we chronobaked a couple seconds back, so Gumayushi got his health back. Obviously had a mouse bug that was pretty apparent to see. Glad there was no major issue. Still had to wait a couple minutes, but I mean, at least it's better than what we had. Let's see, Carrier dodges that one. Ignited dropped, Cleanse used as well. Both combat summoner spells for both bot laners used. Oh, I guess we'll take that. And yeah, so far, again, so good. Again, the game is... We're down in gold, but hey. We're fine. We're fine, right? I get any given... That's a big respect flash there. But I guess like Bubble at this point will kill you. Ooh, Razork might be a bit in trouble. Faker is in the wings. Carrier, you have to land the hook. And he doesn't. That's unfortunate. So far, no objective really contested. Like there's some vision for T1 around the Drake, and we have a lane swap. So we're going to assume that yeah, T1 is not prioritizing the objective too far because well, Zeus is just Bing chilling in bot, eating good there, and we're just giving over the Herald. All turrets are relatively healthy, so not much to fear. Owner's making his way into the bot side, but Zeus is not in the best spots in terms of HP because he's like sacrificing some to get the wave into the turret. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a good angle. Like Wonder has ult flash. Yeah, Owner wasting a bit of time there. I don't think that was the best angle. Hey, can we see something else here? Interesting. Obviously, lane swap means bot lane's now on top side. And Razork has a good angle, obviously, due to the terrain. The red side top side is easier to be rotated towards and easier to attack. But I don't think that's a great dive angle or anything. Upset still not at one item, getting chunked a bit. Owner is taking the other objective here. So that's first blood turret going into Fnatic's hands. Upset probably going to be the main benefactor of that. The thing should back off. Okay, so you just steal some gold. Don't think that was really needed. Sure, Razork gets some, but I think that could have been done a bit better. TP comes now in here at this potentially failed gank, and that's just 2 ults for 1 and the TP. I think that's still good for T1. Ults obviously lower cooldown, but I mean the TP also is like there's not really anything up and like available in the next couple of minutes. So I think both teams are fairly fine with this. Again, they have the playmaking comp, so they actually have some onus on them. First items now coming in, and there's actually not that large of a gap between the AD carries. They both have the mythic item, so more copium. But I mean, Dirk on Upset, that's ouch. That's going to be really a lot of pain. Entire top side, where obviously T1 like arguably has some strengths, or should maybe have some strengths. It's mythic less, so no mythic. That's something here. Zeus going in for another decent trade. Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, is he actually going for the dive? He's interesting. Forced to flash, both flashes, so interesting. But yeah, Zeus feels confident. Like he's the absolute psycho. He's going for these crazy plays. He's like threatening these maneuvers, and that's going to force the TP potentially if he doesn't want to lose a wave. So yeah, TP forced from Wonder. So good play in the end. A flash trade, but he gets the TP as well. But oof. Like, yeah, we see Lucian is doing a shit ton of damage and he's farming more plates. It's quite tough. Fnatic playing around Upset here, rotating Razork around, having him in the wings always really good. Yeah, sure, Razork is maybe not that proactive and active in terms of farming and XP allocation, but yeah, that's that. And top lane, that's a massive freeze that Wonder is having there. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. That's ouch. Nicely collected kill there. Usually way out of position. Like, I mean, he gets that double tip, and at that point he has to notice that that's too much. Never mind that Q actually connected. I didn't see that, so that's actually good fingers. Very fast clicking. Very good. Wonder here oversteps. Too greedy with the freeze there. But yeah, good punish by Owner. Also, again, now I mentioned items come in, and now T1's top side more and more gets rolling. They can be a bit more proactive. They can take some of these fights. Don't know what's going on with that. And oh no, Gumayushi going to get flamed again. I mean, that's nice and all, and Humanoid is trolling a bit. I mean, yeah, that's not maybe the right move. I mean, giving Upset the kill, taking the assist for Humanoid himself. That's worth, like, that generates more gold. That could have been the play. But oh no, Gumayushi, you're going to get flamed again, my dude. the trucks are coming, and you know what that means. Ooh, Carrier goes with a flash in play, connects the hook obviously as well. Owner has the W as well. And oh no, Carrier gets the kill. Come on, man. They get a kill and a turret, and we get a kill onto our support. They also take away the Drake. Ay, man. T1, you need some confidence. But item breakpoints still not there for Faker. Have the best recall timings, we have to believe, with this. I mean, CS across the board are still fine. I mean, Faker's even ahead, but yeah, the gold lead is there. Maybe we can get something with this Herald here that we're trading for the Drake. Obviously, a Drake is roughly 1k gold, like 1,000 gold, right? So, oh come on, you're on voice comms. You can't talk with each other. You can't talk with each other! Why aren't you communicating who takes the ult and who doesn't? Oh my god, Upset is trolling. But bro, you're in voice comms, talk with each other who takes the lantern. This has to be communicated before the lantern is even dropped. What? Anyway, like, nice escape by Faker, but oh, come on, man. So sloppy play. What's going on, man? Too much American food, not good for brain, or what? Anyway, 3k gold deficit. Right, at this point already, like, it has to be clear who takes that lantern. And it has to be Zeus, because Owner can just ult over the wall. I mean, maybe Zeus can also jump over the wall with his Q, right? War jump Q, but... okay, now, like, more than 3,000 gold behind. We're obviously not giving up, right? What is with this negative emotions I'm feeling? Maybe it's because it's like 2 AM and I've been awake since 5. Hey. But yeah, T1 now going into the side lane play. That's exactly what they kind of drafted for. The problem is if you go for like 1-3-1, Owner is just a bit of a nuisance, right? Owner is not really doing anything. Like if he was, I don't know, a Garagas or like anything of that sort, right? Anything that's like relatively tanky, relative disengage, that would have been great. Because then he could stand next to Guma and Carrier and they could just decently protect the turret in a 3v5 maybe even. Like at least somewhat, right? But now Owner's just like really screwed, right? Obviously there's a lot of damage on his team that can set up for resets in later fights, but T1 has to be careful. Okay, I think this 2v2 can be actually won. And it's not a 2v2 anymore, it's a 3v2. But Nami's also coming over. I mean, Wander's kinda walking into dangerous territory. Owner cancels the recall. But Guma again is in danger. Upset not really angling the ult correctly, but they still get the heal. And what is T1 doing there? They're still kinda playing with each other there in the bot lane brush. Kinda not nice. Mid lane turret, like, is just getting taken down for free. What's going on, man? Like, they're playing tag in the bot side, and we lost half our mid lane turret for that. And now, like, where are you going? Oh, come on! What is going on? Where are they supposed to go? Like, where do you expect Fnatic's bot lane to go? Now we TP in. Like, why are we TPing in? Just donating more kills over? Like, I mean, Faker is going to take Upset down, but like, where's he going? The E didn't connect with the Shroud. Faker's now going to get attacked. And like, we just donated a kill over. Like, sure, we got the shutdown, and we'll have to see how big the shutdown was, because I like didn't pay attention to that. That could actually mean that it's worth, right? If Faker gets like a massive shutdown, that's actually a worthwhile trade, because we also get assists. But assists also go to Fnatic, and in the end, the gold lead extended. Maybe we can do something in the mid lane here, because we have like a tempo advantage to do that play. But I don't think that's it's going to be a realistic case. Also, Herald and base. Oh, that's a TP behind us. TP behind us, guys. But I mean, Wander is not in the strongest of positions. We don't really have to be too afraid of him. But now we give tempo advantage over. That's mid lane turret and Drake gone. Unless Fnatic's really blundering or playing too defensive. What? Humanoid? Humanoid? What was that? Okay, so yeah, Fnatic is a bit blundering, but they're still going to take that mid lane turret down. They still have bot lane, or like a blue side jungle control there, or you want to call that quadrant. Faker again into a bit of a situation here. I don't think he has been spotted, never mind. Faker's going to get attacked, but E was perfectly timed. He goes in again! Faker, what a mad lad! He finds Upset, or does Upset find him? I don't know, please tell me. Ooh, he goes in, but E is onto Razork, but Faker goes in, gets immediately eat into the wall. Very nice reaction time by Razork, oh my god. Ay, that's a bit sad, but Wonder also falls. Upset doesn't have any access to the fight, and that means Humanoid is in a bit of situation. Flash forward by Owner. Razork is still alive, but now he's sure to fall any second now, right? Maybe Owner can get a possess, but now Humanoid and Upset have connected, and I mean, Carrier is there secretly hiding, so it is still a 3v3. So T1, even from a relative behind, GameStat are going to do something. And do you see what I see? Look at the map. I'm not hiding it. My face is on the other side. So look at the map. The Herald marches through the top side. So Owner, I think, if I understand Herald Gold correctly, is going to get paid. That's a free turret. And ooh, this top lane turret also spicy low. Sadly not the best turret, but I mean, we're also getting a Drake. So we're kind of crawling back into this game. I mean, we're showing signs of life. We're showing signs of life. That's all what matters for now. Because, yeah, it's all about confidence. We need to have a good group stage showing. And I have confidence. And especially if we're drafting like playmaking champions, right? We also need to have the confidence to like go for these champions in crucial positions where the champions are arguably correct and it's not just solo queue. We're kind of setting a trap here for Razork, but I mean, that's the Poppy who's like giga fat. And I mean, 214 is not giga fat, but look at the items, man. Gumayushi going with Bloodthirst, the second item. I think that's an okay choice. Sacrificing some of the damage for shield and longevity against the burst that's coming through from Fnatic. The shield can be quite helpful. And it's not that he can go for any other defensive item realistically here in this spot. And I mean, it's also like decent against some of the poke from Humanoid. But yeah, Fnatic's mid-game as expected, really strong. All of the champions like are spiking at one item. And sure, sure T1, like one item, 1.5 to 2 items. It's not that we're weak either, but Fnatic is reaching these breakpoints earlier due to the better laning phase. Oh no, Owner's getting ulted away. No, that's Baron gone. Maybe Faker, please rescue us, save us. No, Jax is getting fucked over and Faker's also not in the best position. Upset with Mach 5 movement speed going forward. Carrier's looking for a play, but we're all just going into the meat grinder. Oh no, can I please go home? No. Guys, why? Oh no, is that game over? 30 seconds? Upset still alive? No, shouldn't be. If they were all mids, it could have been a bit dicey if they really were ballsy. But no, they're not going to overextend. Come on, man! It was so unnecessary! Carrier, what angle did you saw there? Like flashing forward, like yeah, sure you get a flay onto Upset, but like then what? Like Owner gets bubbled here, and then he gets like straight up ulted because he like walks over control or what, like not his fault. And then like T1 is still going for this play in a 4v5 with a gold deficit without your jungler. I mean, I guess I still had 4v5, and that's just really desperate. And I mean, I guess like we're in a bit of a pinch there, but like Upset like gets flayed, and like if Faker didn't have ult, Gumayushi, I didn't pay attention. I think Gumayushi also didn't have ult. Like sure, Owner immediately went in and he went with the these cards so hyper aggressive. I mean, I kind of dig it, right? Like be aggressive, be confident, but shit, man. I mean, Faker is actually dealing good damage there, even while we're losing. And oh no, objective bounties activated. They're running through us. 11k gold lead out of nowhere, man. We were 4k behind. Now it's like plus 6k Baron power play. Oh no. Guys, please send help. Ooh. Okay, TP comes in from Jax. Gumayushi, nearly all but dead. I mean, he's healing up with his ult there. Come on, maybe we can find a good pincer movement. Maybe Fnatic is getting kind of scared. Whoa! Be scared, what you want. Please be scared. Pick me up, mom, I'm scared. There are wild Fnatic in my base that are over 10k ahead. Like they just, like, to be honest, like they just have to. Ooh, Zeus with the Moran play, I guess, kind of like going in. I mean, he has to run away. Fnatic's not going to catch him. But the thing is, Fnatic, like, if we're being honest, they can just chill, right? They don't need. Sad. No recall stops coming through. Faker could have theoretically flashed there for a recall stop. I think he could have done that, but you could also argue that he should keep flash for a way where he could kill Upset potentially in a fight. Upset doesn't have flash. Hopefully they know that. But yeah, this game is... oh my god. The problem is, like, if you go for these, like, skill check drafts, right? Like, T1 again has kinda right? I say kinda drafted. The only lane that really went good was top lane, but it's not a lane where, like, you have incredible dominance, because Wonder, especially in the earlier levels, still has the shove, even though he's losing the trades. And then bot lane and mid lane are both getting shoved in, and then some unfortunate events here and there where, like, we are playing this bit disrespectful, the Fnatic's catching that, punishing accordingly, and yeah, then add to that both comps have decent spike at the same time, but due to the aforementioned, like, stronger early / laning phases, Fnatic's going to reach these points way earlier than we are, and yeah, with that they can force plays. If we handshake plays, we're going to lose, and yeah, slightly but surely Fnatic has gotten edges with item advantages, and I think it's extended, and now we are at the 10k gold deficit. Like, look at the item difference. It's like over an item in the important carry positions. Like, sure, Zeus is still probably running through Wonder. Sure, Owner's also, like, decently strong. But yeah, I mean, having 2 kills on your support is actually not helping if, like, that's a third of your kills. Hook onto Razork, but like, do you see any damage done? I don't see anything. So our win con is here. Blow up Upset immediately, and then I kind of hope that we can live in a team fight where Humanoid is still alive. But that's really tough. I mean, that's a flash force by Zeus. That's, like, decently fun, but what comes after it? We blew so much flash from Upset, used ult really timed by a Humanoid, and oh my god, man. Why, man? Why? Oh no. Fnatic, I predicted you going to be second in this group, but you're not going to be, like, taking the second win of T1. How can you do this to me? I mean, at least I can, like, tap my shoulders. Like, the drafts went exactly as I said. I hope. Otherwise, I'm gaslighting myself, or I'm delusional. But yeah, like, well played by Fnatic. Good approach there in the draft phase, and very coordinated game. They knew their win condition. They played around it. I mentioned it. They knew, okay, now at this point in the game, Upset is incredibly strong. Let's just put Razork on his ass, and, like, that sounds maybe a bit negative, maybe I'm still a bit salty, but that was absolutely the right play, and Razork did his job beautifully. Well, very well done. I can just hope that T1 is kind of learning out of this. I hope that they're not getting, like, their momentum cracked, like, oh no, let's what if we, like, did wrong here, let's never play playmaking again, let's just never make plays again, because, oh no, let's hope, like, any of that shit doesn't happen. Like, I'm kind of scared for that, because obviously, like, young players, lots of expectations, lots of trucks, and recent coaching changes. Very volatile situation here for our team. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to cry myself to sleep now. I have to watch some more Worlds games, and that's going to be great. Anyway, okay, tomorrow, Faker's 100th Worlds game going to be against Cloud9. I'm not going to say anything more because, well, I'm not jinxing ourselves. Knock on wood. So yeah, have a great time. Hopefully you had a great time seeing me suffer and more throughout this game. I don't know if I can say I had a good time, but I mean, that's how it goes, right? You win some, you lose some. No, that's it. Have a good one, man. I'm done with this. See you soon.